welcome back to Let's Work the Day with Tony Ray. If this is your very first time, my name is Tony. If you are coming back, welcome, welcome. And I missed y'all. So today we're going to do a completely nude look. I love nudes. Like, I just love the nude, both versions. So I am going to show you guys how I did this look today. So yeah, y'all keep watching. Let me just say something real quick. So I guess like the Most High had me like fighting in my sleep or something last night. I was fighting off the enemy or something because baby, I done woke up and I'm missing a whole nail. So, and I got an event to go to tomorrow. Yeah, just ignore it. We just gonna ignore it. So anyway, what we're going to do first is go ahead and set our eyes with some primer. So today I'm going to change it up. I'm going to go in with my NARS. This is my Creamy Radiant Concealer in the color Chestnut. So I'm going to go ahead and first go ahead and put some concealer and prime my eye. So as you can see, I've already done my, Lord have mercy, I've already done my eyebrows off camera. That way I could just really focus on the eyes today and really break down the different sections of the face. I know it's hard to watch like a 30-40 minute long video on how to do a full face. So I'm gonna start like breaking some of these videos up. They're just easier to keep the attention, basically. Like, I know y'all be like, who is this girl? I don't know her. I want to know what's going on, but I don't want to hear her talking a bunch, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to just go ahead and cut this thing on up for y'all. This is my Beauty Blender sponge, by the way. I use my Beauty Blender on all of my concealer areas. So I'm blending out my concealer on my eye for a primer, and that's what I am using. I will take some of my setting powder, which is my trusty old Laura Mercier. I'm gonna go ahead and dab just a little bit onto my eye, just to kind of set my eye. We want that color to pop, and I do feel as though when I put a little bit of setting powder onto my eye, it helps cover up like some of my creases in my eyes. Like, I have a lot of creases in my eyes. So we're gonna go ahead and set. That was probably way too much. I didn't dab it off enough, but we're gonna make it work per the usual. Okay, so my eyes are ready now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my palette. I'm going to use one palette today. That way it's easier for you guys to see how you can just get that nude look with one palette and not just jumping from place to place. So I'm going to go in with my trusty old Juvia's Place. This is the Warrior palette. I absolutely love this palette. If you are a brown skinned woman or like a complexion similar to mine, darker, lighter, whatever, I promise y'all, this palette will do the job. Hands down. The colors are amazing. We all know Juvia's Place products, especially the eyeshadows, are highly pigmented. So I'm telling y'all, it does the trick. Like, look at this. Like, do y'all see how gorgeous this is? Do y'all see the nudes, the glitters, the golds? Like, it just makes the skin pop. Like, so this is what we are using today. I'm gonna keep it fairly simple today. I don't want to do too much because it's my baby's birthday, y'all. My baby, my middle baby, he's turning 8 today. So shout out to my boo-boo. His birthday. Happy birthday, son. So I am not going like out. I'm going to like a little trampoline park, and I'm not trying to do the most taking my baby to the trampoline park, okay? So we're gonna keep it simple. So first, what color is this? I done played in this so much I can't even see the color names, y'all. I'm gonna go in. This is my color called Kano. So I usually start with this color on my skin just because it blends into my skin the best as far as like being a natural color or being closest to my natural skin tone color. So I'm gonna start with that, and I'm gonna take that color just right over the top, like into my concealer area where I did my brows at. I'm gonna take that color up and down, just kind of over the lid, like pretty much the whole entire area. is what I'm going to do this color. It's my base color, so this color will be able to be covered up real nicely. So that's why I'm like, okay, if you put it over the whole entire eye, it's not going to matter because your other shades will cover that up. So just keep that in mind. So that's why I'm just kind of like fluffing this, and I'm taking a fluffier brush to do this, you guys. Go ahead and fluff that all over the place. Get it nice and, you know, a nice little layer on there, and then kind of take your brush, buff it out because we don't want any, you know, nicely seen lines. We want blended, blurred lines, okay? You know what? I'm gonna zoom y'all in. Y'all don't come for me because I have not dermaplaned my face in about a good 2-3 weeks. So if y'all see a little peach fuzz while y'all all up in my personal business and space, don't come for me. The next color that I want to do is my darker shade. Now, I don't want to go for like a super smoky look. That's not my goal here, but I just want to put a little for just the depth within the eyes. So just getting different colors in there, having like a little bit of darker shade, a little bit of lighter, not doing necessarily a cut crease or anything like that, but just wanting to be able to see the different color variation in the nude and gold colors. Okay, so the next color that I'm gonna do, I don't know if this is Mino, but it is my darker shade right here. It's the darkest color on my palette. So I'm gonna take that color, I'm gonna take a flat, let me see, a flat oval brush, just something, woo, come on and focus, there we go. Just a flat, like oval brush, you guys. Take that and we're gonna stamp that darker color into place. It's important to remember to stamp it because this is our darkest shade. So we want this color to be in a concentrated area, right? We want this to be in one area on the, like, what is this? The V corner of the eye. So go ahead and take that and just stamp that. Like, look at that. Do y'all see? Like, I just put a little bit like this. I'm telling y'all, the pigment on this palette is just crazy. So go ahead and stamp that into place. I'm gonna kind of create like I said, not necessarily a cut crease, but I want to create like just a kind of like a little line that will separate my base tone color with the darker color. So I'm just gonna create like a little line. We'll just call it a line of separation. Okay, not necessarily a cut crease, but just a little line of separation. So this is what I'm gonna start with. I would suggest if you are working with a darker color and you don't want to go too dark or too smoky, put a little bit of eyeshadow on at a time. You don't want to put too much because then it might be too dark and that might not be the look that you're going for. So just put it on and apply it in small applications, okay? I'm gonna take a blending brush. So this is just one of my Morphe brushes. This is the M573 brush. So I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna begin to buff out that darker shade. So we always want to do any kind of buffing that you're doing between two different colors. You always want to make sure you have a clean blending brush, sis. It is the most important because this is how you're going to have one color stay in one spot and another color stay in another spot. Something that you can always do if you start to lose that base shade, just take the brush that you use for that base shade and you can always kind of go back right over the top in a swiping motion and go ahead and add just a little bit more of that base color, okay? Now I can take the lighter shade to get my inner color that I want. Let me put some of these brushes down because I got all of them in my hand. I'm going to take another clean oval brush because again, we want to take an oval brush to really stamp in certain areas so that it's a more concentrated application, okay? So this next color is the lightest color on my palette. It is called a Hoshi. So this is the color that I'm going to use on my inner part. Again, we want the definition. We want the separation of color, right? So we've got our base shade. We've got a darker shade. Now we want to go in with our lightest shade in the inner part of the eye. So with my oval brush, I'm going to stamp that color into place. We want to stamp this color from the corner of the eye and then go right under that area. Like I said, not necessarily creating a cut crease, but we want to go right under where we put that line of separation. So now, okay, so we have a line of separation between the base color and that darker shade, right? Now we have another line of separation between this darker shade And just under it is this lighter shade. So we want to apply that nicely into that area right on top of the lid. After you have applied that lighter shade, right, we want to make sure that that lighter shade blends seamlessly into that darker color. So you're going to need one more brush, and this, if I can find it, Lord, I had to clean all of my brushes yesterday because they was straight nasty. That's all I'm gonna say. But this is a very small blending brush, right? It's not as dense, but it's a very small little blending brush. So I am going to take this and just light as a feather, okay? Just remember that, light as a feather. Between that darker shade and that lighter shade, I'm just gonna kind of do small swiping motions. We don't want one shade like bam, here I am, and then we don't want the other shade like bam, here I am. No, we want those to come together. We want them to fuse together so that we can have a nice seamless look. Even in that little line of separation that I made, I'm gonna kind of just do swiping motions. That way it's all blended. And I say light as a feather because you don't want to end up taking up the product, like really trying to, I mean, sis, don't do that. Like, just a light hand, okay? Just a real light hand. So again, taking that and just rubbing just ever so slightly between the light color and the dark color. This color right in the middle, what is this color called? Marimi. Oh, that's so pretty, ain't it? This is a very beautiful, lightly shaded glitter, and it would go perfectly on top of the cream color that I already had. I used one side of my oval brush to do the cream color. Now I'm just gonna go with the other side of that brush just so we can save brushes, because I know starting off, you don't have 1,000,001 brushes. Like, I'm telling y'all, I don't have a lot of brushes. I'm still kind of building up my stuff, and I mean, I could have more, but I just chose not to. I like to cheat. I like to be cheap. I like to save money. But anyway, I'm going to take that color on the back side of that oval brush that I used for that lighter color, and I'm just going to kind of stamp that right on top. I don't want to get too close to where I've already blended my color out. I mean, if you need to go back and blend again, that's perfectly fine. But I'm just going like right over the top area. I am going to go back with that small little blending brush that I showed you guys before. I've got a little bit of fallout, so I'm going to kind of just dust that out of place, and then kind of just right along that same little area where I blended the darker and lighter shades together. All right. That's it. Those are the vibes on the eyeshadow. So we'll go ahead and do a quick eyeliner and put our lashes on, and then we're gonna finish out the face. So I am taking my They're Real Extreme Precision Liner by Benefit. Oh my gosh, I swear, if you don't have this product in your makeup collection, your stash, baby, you better get it, okay? I'm telling y'all, I have tried a lot of liners because I'm gonna be real with y'all, I suck. Yes, I suck. I suck at putting on eyeliner. And I'm going to show y'all how I can, how you can clean that up real quick. But I absolutely love this liner because it's so easy to apply. So just shake it up, make sure you got that tip nice and juicy, okay? Go ahead and make sure that tip is nice and juicy. And then go ahead and start your bottom line, okay? So, just real simple. How do I want? I gotta bring that up some. So, I want mine about right there. So, like, that's one line. Do y'all see that? That is one little line. That's it. You see it? Okay, so even for a person who is sucky as me as putting on eyeliner, you can see you get a nice smooth line. Oh my gosh, you guys. So as you can see, I've brought my wing up just a little bit higher than what I would like to. And I kind of did that on purpose because I want to show you guys how you can correct that. I'm going to go in with my Morphe sponge. Oh, that nail is ugly. But anyway, I'm going to go in with my Morphe sponge. So I'm going to show you guys how you can correct that. Now, if you are new to hold on. If you are new to makeup and you're learning how to do that winged out look, I would suggest, you see how this sponge is, right? Let's come on and focus. Come on. Oh yeah, there we go. So if you see on my sponge, I have a nice, where's my finger? Lord. On my sponge, I have a nice flat, straight edge. So if you are new to makeup, I suggest, if you're learning how to really wing out your eyes with your eyeliner, to go ahead and have a flat tip sponge. And here's why. I'm gonna go in with this is my Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the color, I think, Cafe. Yes. So in order to correct that line, if you have overdrawn your line, just simply put your concealer right up against it and just cut it down until you get it to disappear. Now you can go back in with your liner and correct it, but this is what you want. You want to take that flat edge and just draw down with it. So put it right up to the eye where you want to correct it and just kind of bring it down. All right, y'all see that? Do y'all see? That's how easy it is to correct your eyeliner when you have these flat edge sponges. So $8 more fee. Just saying, y'all get y'all some, because like, look at how easy that was to fix that. I'm going to finish out the face and then we will come back to the lips so we can get our nude lip. So finishing out today's look, we're going to go ahead and do a nude lip, which is very simple and easy. We'll just use 3 quick little products. So my first product is going to be my Sephora pencil. This is my espresso lip liner. I love this lip liner. It's very smooth on the application. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with this. Next, I'm gonna go in with this kind of like a matte lipstick. It's also Sephora brand. This color is in mocha and it's really pretty on my skin tone. I really love it. So we're gonna put this matte lipstick on first, and then I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade right in the middle of my lips to kind of give like that real nice nude matte look for the day. Next, I'm going in, this is a NYX, I was about to say lingerie, Lord.
What?
This is my NYX lingerie lipstick. I'm gonna take this color in the middle area of my lip. So just right there in the center. And on the top lip. And you apply it as thick as you want until you get the look that you're going for. So for me, I want this a little lighter, so I'm gonna kind of throw a couple extra little layers on there. And then kind of, you know, dab the lips together. And okay, so I know I put this on as a matte lipstick, but I am going to go over with just a little bit of brown gloss just because I have my lighter shade in the middle and I want to just throw a little bit of gloss on there to make that little part pop. These are the finished looks, you guys. This is the nude everyday face. This is the, okay, I'm going to the office face. I'm going out to brunch face. Like, this is why I say nudes, you can do anything. You can never go wrong with nude. That's all I'm saying. Like, you just can never go wrong with nude. So if you guys are feeling the content that I have been putting out, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, and also make sure that you are hitting that notification bell as well so you can see when new videos are... Hey girl! What? I was freaking talking and got Did you just almost trip over my bed? This is why you don't give people keys to your house, right? Cause she just feel like
I always want to be on YouTube.
She just feel like she can come in my house whenever she wants. This is my sister, y'all.
Hey,
say hi to my sister.
Hey!
But girl, did you see I was talking and got completely tongue tied? I said, anyway, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, and also make sure that you are hitting that notification bell as well so you can see when new videos are going up. on the channel. So I am going to go and celebrate my baby's birthday. I will catch y'all on the next video. Bye.